I don't know if this is lighter or heavier, but every museum's worst nightmare caught on video. Check this out. A Taiwanese 12-year-old boy touring a museum, oopsies, when he tripped and accidentally punched a hole through a $1.5 million Italian masterpiece. Mortifying moment, but don't worry. The 350-year-old painting is insured, and the boy's parents aren't being asked to pay for damages. What? Joining me now, co-host of Red Eye on the Fox News Channel and former Miss New York, USA, Joanne Nosuchinsky, and fellow Red Eye co-host Andy Levy. What are they going to do? They can't go get the 350-year-old artist, fix this thing. No,
they have, what do you call them? Fixers.
Restorers.
They have restore fixers who were apparently there. They were in town. They fixed it right then and there, and it's apparently already back up and on the wall.
What was it doing so where you could fall into this thing anyway, you would think?
Well, that's the thing. First of all, I think the kid did it on purpose. And I think it was probably in league with the restorers who just happened to be in town that weekend and got some business out of it. I think the kid is a sick, twisted individual. I think he should be locked behind bars for the rest of his natural life.
So I think it's an insurance scam. I think they said,
could be that
yeah. This thing's worth $1.5 million. Give us a check for $1.5 million.
Yeah. I think it was just one of those, there's nothing you can do about it. It's just one of those random accidents.
This kid did ruin art, though, for everyone else. No parent is going to take their kids to a museum now for fear that this will happen and the painting won't be insured.
Most kids don't want to go to a museum.
But they should.
Not at 12.
They should.
I know they should, but
yes.
All right. Let's talk about something more serious. Oreo cookies. Donald Trump, Andy, said no, he's not eating Oreos anymore. How about you?
I'm going to continue eating Oreos as often as I want to because I'm an adult and I can do that.
Yeah.
Good for Trump, though, for sticking up to his principles. After all, it's not like his clothing was made in places like China, Vietnam, and Mexico. So, for a guy who somehow has a reputation among some people as a truth teller, he sure as hell is a giant hypocrite. And he needs to be called out on it.
You can't say anything bad about him. You will get emails.
I can, and I do.
Galore.
I, for one, want Trump to fully commit to this and to swear off everything, truly. So all he will be doing is wearing American apparel and eating Wisconsin cheese.
No. But he was talking about Wisconsin yesterday about what bad shape Scott Walker has made that state. So I don't know if he's got the Wisconsin vote or not. Ashley Madison, did you know Gawker analyzed and said only 3 U.S. zip codes in the country, 2 in Alaska, 1 in New Mexico, did not have anybody on the Ashley Madison hacker list?
Yeah. It's a fun stat, and it's fun to talk about. It's basically meaningless. First of all, we don't know how many of the emails and addresses that were used to sign up for Ashley Madison are real.
Well, there was Barack Obama at whitehouse.gov on there. That's got to be...
that one, I believe, is real.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a little jealous of these people who live in remote towns where nobody is online all day.
Yeah.
That sounds actually like a really, really nice lifestyle. Well, and I think I might adopt it.
Except they say that in these towns it's because they don't get service.
Yeah.
So... I mean, I don't know, with all your gadgets, I think you might need some.
Yeah.
I feel bad, though, for this one Gawker intern whose responsibility was to look through all these zip codes.
Through the 40 million of them until they found...
3.
Have you ever been in New Mexico? I've driven through there. My oldest son, went to school in New Mexico, and there's some spaces out there where I can see there's like one farmhouse. As far as you can see. Yeah. That's the person that wasn't on the list.
Also, good for these people for cheating on their spouses the old-fashioned way.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, what about if you just get your booze delivered right to your door? I mean, if you need a drink, Amazon in Seattle, where they're headquartered, is now offering 1-hour delivery for liquor. I grew up in Seattle. Mm-hmm. They used to, up until a couple of years ago, had the tightest, these blue laws where the Washington State Liquor Control Boards, when we had parties in college, we had to get over there before Saturday evening because there was no booze on Sunday.
Some places are like that. And to these people in Seattle, I say, now you know what it's like to be a New Yorker because we have delivery apps. We've had them for a while. But I now long for the days of getting in my car, driving there, roaming the aisles, and then being carded as I buy cheap wine.
Not me. I want the drone to deliver my martini. I don't want it spilled. I want it just
perfect.
When I lived in L.A., we used to order beer from Pink Dot all the time. Pink Dot's a service out there where you can get food and whatever. And they didn't have, I don't think they had hard alcohol, but you could always get beer.
What was it? Pink Dot or something like that was out there. I don't mean
Pink Dot. Yeah, that's what it was called. Yeah. But look, good for Amazon for doing this because maybe it'll mean fewer people. I'm guessing a lot of people who order this booze have already started drinking, and then they're like, oh, damn, I'm out.
Good.
So now it keeps drunk drivers off the road.
Yep.
You get your booze delivered, and everyone's safe.
You got to tip your delivery guys.
Otherwise, yes. Yeah. Especially if you're going to order for the second time around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Andy and Joanne, thank you
Thanks,
both
Tom.
very much.